Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Charan. This is part 18 of Python tutorial course using Jupyter Notebook. In this tutorial, how to update or edit records in MySQL phpMyAdmin database using Python. If you are a first time visitor to my channel, please subscribe to get the latest updates. Before continuing this video tutorial, I sincerely recommend please watch my previous tutorials of Python. At the end of this video tutorial, you will get that Python playlist. Now let's continue today's tutorial. I want to edit or update the student table record. Table name is a student table which contains 3 columns: student ID, student name, and student email. Now let's edit the records of a particular student ID in Python. I'm using Jupyter Notebook to write the Python code. All my files are saving in this Python tutorials. So let's create a new notebook, Python 3. Let's give a proper name to this notebook. Update record. Click rename. Now when we are dealing with a particular database, we need to install that database packages. So let's install the package of MySQL phpMyAdmin database. Pip install MySQL client. Click run. And here we got some message: requirement already satisfied. Below that we got a note: you may need to restart the kernel to use updated packages. So let's restart the kernel. Restart. So once I restart the kernel, let's proceed the coding part. Import the package called MySQLDB. Once I import MySQLDB package, then I'm declaring a variable called db to connect my database. So MySQLDB.connect method. The connect method takes 4 parameters. First one is the host name of my SQL server, which is the local host, comma. The second parameter is the username, which is root, and the third parameter is the password. I don't have any password to log into my phpMyAdmin database, so here I am leaving blank. If you have any password, please enter that one. And the last one is the database name. Our database name is new DB database. Let's copy this one, the database name, and paste here. After that, I'm using cursor method to execute the SQL statement. So let's define the variable execute cursor. Cursor is equals to db.cursor method. So now we'll write the query. SQL query is equals to update statement. Update, the table name is student table. Set, I want to set the student name is equals to, comma, the second column name is the student email. I want to update the both columns, student name and student email. If you want, you can add only one column also. Where student ID, I want to update with the student ID. So student ID, here student ID is equals to. Let's add the variables I want to update. After the connect method, I'm declaring a variable student ID is equals to input between double quotes, enter student ID, student name, second variable, input, enter student name, and the third parameter, and the third one is the student email, input, enter email. Now let's add these variables in this here. First let's add the student ID between single quotes, double quotes, plus plus. I'm adding student ID. So let's copy this one and paste here. Instead of student ID, I'm adding student name. Here the student email is this one, student email. That's it. This is a query to update the record. Then we'll execute this query. Execute cursor dot execute method. In this execute method, I'm adding the SQL query, the variable. Once record is inserted successfully, I want to display the message print record updated successfully. That's it. Let's check the output. Click run. So here we got a prompt with the student ID. Let's check. I want to update the record student ID 8, which is Kumar. The student ID 8. Now instead of Kumar, I'm adding Kiran Kumar, and email ID is kk@gmail.com. Let's enter. Record updated successfully. Now let's check the database. Right now the student ID is Kumar. Now let's refresh, browse. See, here we got Kiran Kumar kk@gmail.com. We have updated the record successfully. That's it.